It's just about game time. The Blazers never looked more confident than they do right now and did earlier on. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Well, Damian Lillard is not just the best player on the Blazers, he's the team's unquestioned leader. But he said leadership is not all about talking. It's about letting others hold you accountable too. Being coachable and committing to a common purpose. For him, guys, being a leader doesn't mean he puts himself above his teammates.
I like that story, David, and a good attitude. Great job. Thank you so much. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. Look at the Trailblazers, third best record here in the early going. And checking out Dallas, they find themselves in sixth place.
You know, right now, Dallas, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the year's gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
Abundantly clear. I mean, they can compete with any team in the league, and I think they still have some upside, room for improvement.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic is out there with Grant. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Anthony in at the three, the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic's out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one. And early in the season, Clark, rotations getting settled. How important do you think it is to have players who really embrace their roles on that team?
You know, I think it's a combination of accepting and embracing your roles, really relishing what it is you're to do and to star in what your particular role is, and finding that out oftentimes is a work in progress even throughout the season.
And probably managing maybe some disappointment if you aren't in the role you thought you were going to be in.
Well said. Exactly right.
And finished off by Nurkic.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Nowitzki. And here's McGee. Dinwiddie wide open. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, you know, this is what makes Dinwiddie so dangerous, guys. His shot preparation makes him ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
And Lillard kicks to Grant. They double him with Nowitzki. Powell, the pass to Grant. 5 on the clock. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And Grant really embraces contact, relishes it, as a matter of fact. He has no fear going to the rim or going into a shot.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the night. And you see Jeremy Grant on this team. He means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
Now here's Hardaway. Doncic passes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki draws the double. Dallas moving it around. And Hardaway gets it to go.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Here's Lillard, and it's sent back by Nowitzki. And they get it back. Puts up a three. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Dinwiddie dishes to Hardaway. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Hardaway has got 5 points so far.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
And it's good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Here's Doncic. Here's McGee. Nurkic with the block. They retain possession. Hardaway passes to Doncic. The fader. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Hardaway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
Boy, a big summer for the Mavs here in 2019. Huge cap room. They were looking to stock up on veteran talent while Doncic was still on that rookie contract. Pretty solid position for the Mavericks.
Hardaway hits them both. You talk about the aggressive summer for the Mavericks. The max extension for Porzingis was a given.
Yeah, I agree. And you take a look at what else they needed. More shooting. Two-way veteran players if they're going to make a push for the playoffs.
Now here's Dinwiddie after the miss from Damian Lillard. McGee against Lillard. The shot's good from McGee.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Carmelo. Pulls up. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Doncic against Anthony. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Really imperative that you put a body on Nowitzki. I mean, he's just too big and talented close to the rim.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. Fades back. That one falls.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Here's Doncic. 32 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Now, here's Doncic. It's a three-point game. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Passes to Powell. Lillard outside. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
Now here's Hardaway. 7 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Lillard. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Lillard misses.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Dinwiddie kicks to Doncic. Here's Nowitzki. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and You know, there's always randomness to this game, the unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. DeLon Wright comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And Portland with a change here, too. Andre Drummond's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's tied up with that one.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
Now here's Nowitzki. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Well, that was Dirk Nowitzki getting in the way of the defense right there. Well done.
And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited, he ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling. And Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built.
There's the pass to Powell. Lillard outside. Off target with his 3.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Trailblazers trail by 5. He kicks to Carmelo. 3-pointer. And it's Lillard missing. The Mavericks shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Doncic feeling it out. Powell with the steal. And now Portland on the break. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Clark, you ever think we'll see a player coach in the NBA again?
I don't think so, Kevin. The role is just so demanding. You know, it requires so much, and there's so much scrutiny now. I don't think you can effectively play and coach in this day and age. No, I don't think you'll see it happen.
Last one we saw was Dave Cowens back in the late 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. That's a long time ago, man.
With the Boston Celtics.
Yep.
Dallas making a switch here. Bairton is checked in. Portland also making some changes. Cantor checked in for Jeremy Grant. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony. And it's Simons in for Norman Powell. Now here's Wright. 8 points his last outing. Doncic dishes to Wright. The 3. A rebound by Simons.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Wright with it. Kicks it to Powell. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Simons, no luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Drummond, and not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Powell, that's good.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
Passes it to Lillard. Here's the 3. A shot off that time, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, you love Hardaway Jr.'s confidence and aggressiveness. When he's going like this, he feels like nobody can guard him.
The offensive rebound. And here's Covington from the arc. That shot, no good. Dallas leading by 4. Right outside. Hardaway against Cantor. Hardaway passes to Bertans, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
That one goes in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Doncic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Here's Simons. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket.
Mercy, mercy me.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Now here's Wright. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Wright. Outside Hardaway. Clock at 4. Releases from 15. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Simons, the pass to Cantor. Here's Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers score.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Doncic kicks to Wright. Pass to Bertans. Back to Powell. Wright outside. Here's Doncic. No good off the back of the rim. Lillard from outside. The shot, no good. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Wright and Doncic are the backcourt pair. Powell is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Marjanovic in at center. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And Portland has possession following the score by Dallas. On up the court. And Wright gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Wright's got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Popped up there for Drummond. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And I like the timing, Kevin, that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Now here's Wright. 5 points in the game. Back to Doncic. one near Marjanovic as he lets it go and misses it off the right side of the rim. Simons surveying the D. Doncic against Lillard. From 11 feet away, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And the pass to Marjanovic. There's the dish to Doncic. Back to Marjanovic. Right outside. And it's sent back by Drummond. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Goes back up. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Simons. Drummond trying to get himself free. A nice shot by Simons.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Now, here's Marjanovic. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
And even though you only see him in short spurts, Boban makes an impact, Clark, when on the floor.
Yeah, Marjanovic is a huge guy, and he only plays limited minutes at a time. But there's nothing small about this guy. He's an efficient scorer when he gets his chances, but just doesn't have the foot speed to be able to play significant minutes.
And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Drummond.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Wright. He's got 5. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Nowitzki comes in for Dwight Powell, and Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Bertans. And Wright, no good on that one. Clark, among the bigs, which one do you think runs the floor the best?
Boy, I tell you, Anthony Davis is gazelle-like, and this guy is north of 7 feet tall and is just agile and quick in getting up and down. I think I'd put him at the top of the list. Clint Capella is in that category, and Giannis Antetokounmpo as well. But a lot of times he has the ball and is taking it rack to rack.
He does. He brings it up like a guard, and no one can stop him.
Nobody can stop that guy when he gets coming downhill at you.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. Three-point range from beyond the arc, and then some. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Passes it to Carmelo. Goes up with it. Back to Lillard. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Lillard's got 14 points.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Right, the pass to Marjanovic. Shoots over Nurkic. Marjanovic, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6 over Grant. Misses off the left iron. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Right outside. Back to Doncic. Nowitzki draws the double. Dinwiddie outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. 6 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Boy, confident and composed. Dinwiddie did not get nervous pulling up from a different area code that time. He's got in the gym range.
Now here's Anthony. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. And Nurkic gets it to go.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Doncic against Anthony. Doncic outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's White. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Dinwiddie against Lillard. Sinks that one from the post.
Timeout.
And now a 3-point Portland lead.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Dallas calls timeout. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself.
A different look for Dallas. JaVale McGee comes in for Marjanovic. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Wright. Mavericks trail by 3. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
You know, the next step for Dinwiddie is to just become more consistent going forward, especially when it comes to scoring, because I think he does everything else pretty well.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Blazers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Take a break.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And at 6'6", Spencer Dinwiddie's tall for a point guard, but Clark, despite his size, very slippery off the dribble.
Yeah, he's ill-like when you talk about him off the dribble, guys. I mean, excellent change of pace, and he's got a quick first step. And once he gets in the lane, his size helps him be a good finisher.
And he can't hit the second. And Clark, when you think back to your playing days in high school, what memories come to mind?
Well, just the fun of being able to have success all 4 years I was at St. Joseph High School in Cleveland, the way the city rallied around us my senior year when we had a chance to play for a state championship. Unfortunately, came up short. The teammates and coaches and teachers that I had a chance to enjoy those 4 years with, all really fond, special memories for me.
Nurkic, it's rebounded by Dallas. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Now, here's Dinwiddie. 7 points in the game. A 3 ball. Here's McGee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
For Dallas, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Anthony. 9 points in the game so far. Shoots over Doncic. Anthony's shot is off. Dallas has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Second shot opportunity. Nurkic with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 4. They need this. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Lillard following the score by Dallas. Now here's Anthony. Over Nowitzki, and with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Anthony.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 7 points in the game. With the shot, and it's Dallas with another.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Hardaway against Powell. Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Monday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. Then on Wednesday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now here's Lillard. A 35-point game for him in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Damian Lillard. Here's McGee. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Lillard against Dinwiddie. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Lillard.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Dinwiddie outside and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Third is JaVale McGee.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Powell inside. Guarded by Hardaway. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. McGee trying to break free. Good work defensively by Anthony. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's foul number 2 for him. Bertans, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Portland also making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Grant. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Simons, the pass to Drummond. Now here's Anthony. They get it back. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Now, Dinwiddie, 7 points in the game. There's the triple. Cans it from downtown. Dinwiddie's got 10 points in the game. That'll do it for the first half. It's Dallas up 6. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. A tremendous game we're seeing from Tim Hardaway Jr. He had 20 points and 1 assist. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game, great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Portland, Norman Powell is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Anthony, and it's Grant in at the 4. Dallas leading by 4. It's stolen by Anthony. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Powell for 3. Trailblazers keep it alive.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
They get it back. Grant kicks to Powell. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Doncic. Nowitzki draws the double. Dinwiddie outside. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. A shot by Anthony, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the big contract for Tim Hardaway Jr. back in 2017, Clark. 4 years, $71 million.
Hey, sometimes timing is everything. We know that in our world and all the other worlds out there. And think about that now. Tim Hardaway Jr. has made more money than his all-star father made in his whole career. Hardaway Jr., young and athletic, and a really rock-solid player at both ends.
And it's Lillard missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 13. Powell finds Anthony. Shot clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony. Both good from the line that time. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. A 2-point game. Doncic passes to Hardaway. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
The pass to Powell. And stolen by Nowitzki. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Trailblazers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Wright in for Tim Hardaway Jr. That one drops. He ties it up. The Mavericks have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Wright looking around. He kicks to Doncic. Jacks up a 3, and Wright gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Wright's got 10.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Powell for 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Wright. Down low. Here's Doncic. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. He's got 8.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Dinwiddie dishes to Doncic. Here's Wright. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Wright's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Wright. He's got 12. Pass to Powell. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Dishes to Nowitzki. Clock at 6. The fadeaway. Unable to get that one. And it's Portland the other way. Lobs it up for Anthony.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Pass to Nowitzki. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Marjanovic checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Enes Kanter's checked in for Portland. Nurkic with the steal. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Nurkic. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 15 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Trailblazers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Powell, that's good.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Portland making their last shot. Dinwiddie left side. To the inside. Shoots. Powell, that's good. Powell's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. And I think he's only going to get better down there.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here now is Dinwiddie. He's got 10. Nurkic with the double team. Back to Dinwiddie. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Anthony. Basket good. Anthony's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Blazers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Mavericks making a switch here. Baertson is checked in. And then for the Trailblazers, Andre Drummond's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Wright. 12 points for him. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. Portland leading. Powell, the pass to Drummond. And the official signals a backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Enes Kanter. A very nice season for him last year. 14th in rebounding. And he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team. Right, the pass to Marjanovic. Over Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Andre Drummond picks one up. For Dallas, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They lead by 1. Drummond trying to get himself free. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got 6.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Sinks the triple. Powell's got 15 points in just the second half.
On a roll now. He is on fire.
Give him the ball, get out of the way, and let him play.
Bertans can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Now out of Canada by way of Stanford University. 6'11" power forward Dwight Powell.
Boy, a high-energy guy is Powell, guys. He's a pogo stick and a rim runner. Very quick-footed. I think that makes him tough to tag slicing through the lane. His activity and agility really what separate him and get him minutes on the court.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
Here's Wright. 14 points for him. Now the pass to Bertans. Back to Wright. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Trailblazers leading by 7. Here's Covington, and the rejection by Marjanovic. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Simons. Banked in off the glass. Simons has got the lead up to 9 now for Portland.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
A wide open look here for Wright. No good with the tip.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And stolen by Drummond. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. They get it again. Pass to Simons. Powell, no one around him. Here's Drummond. Passes it to Simons. Misses the 3.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Hardaway. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Shoots. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Simons has got 6 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Wright. 14 points for him. Hardaway with it. The shot by Powell, no good. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Poked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. JaVale McGee's checked in for Marjanovic.
JaVale McGee.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Drummond. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Mavericks trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Yep, it counts.
You know, he's not just a shooter. Guys, Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up too. I like it.
Now here's Powell. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Portland ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Right now, we're making the hustle play. You getting back and getting a stop. You on the boards, all right? Those energy plays are what got us back. Then we make shots. Keep being aggressive, all right?
And guys like Coach Stotts love seeing hard work, Greg, really encouraging his guys now.
And he should. I mean, they've been hustling out there and finally being rewarded for their effort.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. DeJuan Wright is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Nowitzki. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Bertans in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Free throw drops for Wright. And so Wright nails both of them. And here are the Trailblazers now. Here's Simons. The 17-footer. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. And it's Wright with the ball for the Mavericks. They trail by 9 points. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Nowitzki. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Grant. A rebound by Simons. Portland leading by 9. It's Covington on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. Covington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And, you know, whenever Covington is squaring up like that, he's money. Just an exceptional shooter with range for days.
Nowitzki kicks to McGee. Here's Bertans for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
The shot by Powell, no good. Mavericks trail by 9. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Nowitzki right side. The 3 from Bertans. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yes, he did. The floor awareness of Nowitzki, admirable. Does a stellar job working the ball over to the open man.
And there's the pass to Powell. High arcing shot. The shot missing. Nice D from Nowitzki. Hardaway passes to McGee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's good from McGee. Dallas making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Drummond. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simmons. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Portland leading by 5. Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the... Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Mavericks. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Now Powell. Back to Lillard from deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
Now, here's Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Grant. 6 to shoot from deep three-point range. Doncic, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. And McGee kicks to Dinwiddie. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
How about the year Spencer Dinwiddie was having last season? He was a candidate for most improved and 6th man of the year, then ended up tearing ligaments in his thumb, which cost him a month. But I still think he had a breakout season and more to come.
The first one falls. Clark, you were talking about the injuries for Dinwiddie going into the 2014 draft. A torn ACL caused his drafting stock to slip.
I loved him in college, Kevin. At Colorado, I thought he was outstanding, and he actually had been talked about as a lottery pick. He ended up falling to the second round, and he's showing you he was worthy of being a lottery pick back when he was drafted.
Portland leading by 8. Pass to Powell. Lillard against Dinwiddie. Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really for a good portion last season, Tim Hardaway acted as the main source of points for the Knicks. It ends up more of a volume scorer, a role that he's going to have to develop.
And he makes the first. And for Hardaway, he was putting up points last season, but the percentages, Greg, were down across the board.
And I think what we found out about him is that he's probably not best suited to be your primary scorer. Very capable of getting buckets, but you don't want him putting up more than $15, 18 shots a game for you.
Hardaway hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Inside, Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
Now, here's Doncic. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Grant's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Nurkic with the double team. And it's Nowitzki at the elbow. Dinwiddie outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Nowitzki. Over Anthony. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 6 points for Nowitzki. Portland leading by 6. And here is Anthony. Over Doncic. Anthony can't hit. Dinwiddie with it. Outside Hardaway. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Hardaway. Nurkic with the double team. Doncic finds McGee. Great D that time from Nurkic. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've held a 12-point lead early. Count it. Good.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Damian Lillard. And Doncic, here we go. It's tipped.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
In the corner, Powell with it. Offensive rebound. Now here's Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Doncic. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. Portland the foul.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, The Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
And he knocks down the first one. And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
All free throws good from Doncic.
You know, he's the 3rd pick in the 2018 draft, guys, and Doncic seems poised to dominate this league for a lot of years.
Now here's Lillard. Anthony on the wing, takes a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Nowitzki's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Dinwiddie attacking. Good work there as it goes.
Spencer Dinwiddie making these difficult drives look easy, but his size helps him and his concentration is excellent.
Powell against Hardaway. Powell dishes to Lillard. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Here's McGee. Nurkic with the block. Anthony in the corner. Portland no good that time either.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And the Mavericks call time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Portland leading. Here's Powell. Poked away. Hardaway with the steal. One-on-one here. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
I tell you, it's awesome to see Hardaway Jr. own possessions all by himself. I mean, this has to help with his confidence going forward.
Now here's Powell. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard misses. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Dinwiddie against Lillard. And they take the lead. 16 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Indeed, my goodness, the determined Dinwiddie. Spencer coming up big on a crucial possession.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Nice game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Lillard looking around. Offensive rebound. Nurkic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
And the first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Nurkic. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Passes to Hardaway. And good that time. Hardaway has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Outside Anthony. The three. Sinks the three-pointer. Anthony's got 22.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Doncic outside. There's the double team with Grant. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Lillard against Dinwiddie. McGee with the block. Now here's Dinwiddie. T right on him. Nowitzki outside. It's to Hardaway. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 3. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. It's Powell on the wing. And another 3 for Portland.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Nowitzki, the pass to McGee. Now Hardaway, covered by Lillard, and Hardaway gets it to go.
Yeah, he's got a great motor, Hardaway Jr. He does not need to be pushed to step up in big moments. He relishes.
Lillard with it, defended by Dinwiddie. It's Powell on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are. Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Anthony against Doncic. The pass to McGee, to the paint, Dinwiddie. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Lillard against Doncic. From deep, it's money from deep.
Somebody's really lit the fuse for Damian. Lillard.
Here's Doncic. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Now here is McGee. Count!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
2.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's McGee. Great D that time from Nurkic. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And the Mavericks call time here. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
The Blazers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. And so it's Portland winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. And did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.